What if the rise of China isn't just about economic power or military expansion, but something far more strategic, a global agenda? You've probably heard the headlines: China investing billions across Africa, buying up ports in Europe, and building entire cities in foreign countries. But is this just business, or a long-term play for world domination? Let's dive in. Over the last 2 decades, China has gone from the world's factory to a global superpower, reshaping economies, politics, and even technology. The Belt and Road Initiative, China's ambitious infrastructure plan, stretches across more than 60 countries. It builds roads, railways, and power plants. Sounds like a generous development plan, right? But here's the twist. These projects often come with massive debts. Countries like Sri Lanka and Pakistan have struggled to repay loans, handing over key assets like ports to Chinese control. Coincidence? Unlikely. China doesn't just stop at infrastructure. Its influence extends into the digital realm. Through tech giants like Huawei and TikTok, it's gaining access to data on a global scale. Some experts worry this could be used not just for economic gain, but for surveillance and political leverage. Imagine a world where your digital life is influenced not just by Western tech companies, but by Beijing's algorithms and policies. Now, let's talk soft power. While Hollywood spreads American culture, China is pushing its own, from Confucius Institutes and universities to global media outlets promoting the Chinese narrative. In Africa, Chinese state media is now more popular than Western outlets in some regions. This isn't accidental, it's calculated. But here's where it gets complicated. Some argue that China isn't aiming to dominate, but to protect its own future. With 1.4 billion people to feed and a slowing domestic economy, China may see expansion as a necessity, not aggression. And let's be honest, Western powers have done their fair share of global intervention too. So, is this a crisis in the making, or just the natural rise of a new world leader? The truth likely lies somewhere in between. The Chinese agenda might not be about tanks and missiles, but influence, infrastructure, and ideology. It's a quieter kind of power, slower, but just as transformative. And that's why this matters. It's not about fear, it's about awareness. Whether you're in a small village in Africa, a city in Europe, or living in the heart of the US, what China does next could directly impact your life, your economy, your technology, even your politics. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't just scroll away. Subscribe for more content that challenges your perspective and sparks meaningful conversations. Let's stay curious and informed together.